Hey Mo, we need to get an intro down for this channel, you know.
Yeah, but what are you thinking, Lee?
Why don't I rap over the top of it?
Don't be ridiculous. You sound like a northern M&M.
Look, listen to me. Yo, yo, yo. The Munch Bunch in the hoose, man.
Absolutely not.
Right, what you got in mind?
Let's just keep it simple.
I'm Lee.
I'm Aim.
We're the Munch Bunch.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another mukbang with Aim and Lee. We are the Munch Bunch UK. Lee, tell them what my favourite thing is on the menu today.
Hey Mo, we have Chinese takeaway brought to us by Aim's dad.
Yes. So, on the menu, we have chicken curry, the best in the entire world. I don't care what anybody says. Chicken chow mein, because I love that too. Lee has the same for once. He's starting to reach out on the Chinese world.
I haven't had a Chinese in about 6 months or so because it does make me a little bit bad occasionally, but I couldn't resist a free Chinese.
However, listen to this. So when I started having Chinese...
Giraffing. We got
Lee, you don't really need it. It's not that unsalty. Lee, kind of. Is he? Where?
On the windowsill.
No, it's not.
Right, I'm going to go and get some salt.
Listen, well, Lee can go and get it and I'll tell you, right? Right, might be a bit of confusion there, but Lee had to go and get the salt. So, I was trying to tell you that when we started up having Chinese, or I did, me and Lee together, Lee would mainly have chicken balls and chips. Now, if you look, our plates are more or less, apart from the fried rice and the boiled rice, identical.
You do not put egg in rice as rough as hell.
No, but what I'm saying is, look at our plates now. From the beginning of my Chinese adventure with you, it went from just like chips and
chicken balls and chips was my original one, I think.
And now our plates, Lee, are the same.
We've got boiled rice, chicken curry, chicken balls, sweet and sour
gosh.
sauce, a few noodles, which it's only like second or third time I've had them.
Lee's are probably thinking, is that really something? But Lee never ate a thing.
It's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Some chips, and then over here we've got some prawn crackers. I'll show you the prawn crackers. Here's the prawn crackers. Well, you can't see sod. What the hell's that all about?
What did you expect? You know what prawn cracker is.
It's the white light, that's what it is. And then the je ne sais quoi?
Pièce de résistance.
Pièce de résistance. We have some bread and butter, because that's how I like to have.
Sweet and sour sauce as well.
Yeah, this is how I roll with my Chinese today. A few chips, bit of rice, dunk it in your curry sauce.
You should try it in the sweet and sour.
Oh no, I think that'd be pretty rough, you know.
I reckon it'd be nice.
How are we all anyway? It is Saturday. A very wet and dreary Saturday.
Considering yesterday, it was like 30 degrees here. It is now 14 degrees, and you always know my window's that way, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, it's a good weather for ducks.
Yeah.
Because it is actually tipping it down the rain. And you know, we have a lamppost just there, and on top of this lamppost there's 2 pigeons getting absolutely drenched.
Probably 2 pigeons that use our fence as a brothel.
Yeah,
we're always at it.
They are naughty pigeons.
But yeah, last night, yes, it was bloody lovely, like we said. But I was sitting there thinking, oh, them lucky people on holiday right now, who are on holiday in the UK. People were going out and saying, it's hotter here than it is in Jamaica.
What a shame though today.
Yeah, what they fail to realise is, though, you might get one hotter day here than in foreign countries. But then you get 9 months that are a lot wetter here than 9 countries. So give me Jamaica on a cold day and hot for the rest of the week, then the UK, which is nice one day out of the year, and crap the rest of it.
To be fair, we do have like quite a while of nice weather in the UK, but it's hit and miss as to consistency. So, probably somebody from abroad would come here and think yesterday was quite cool, because in America it's always ridiculously hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that would have been like an average day.
Well, it was really hot here, like I said, to the point where, like Aim's dad told me before. So last night, it was ridiculous in here. And we came from out the back. I was like, I can't sit in here, it's too hot. I'm sweating. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm going to sit out the back for a little bit. Aim's dad was here yesterday afternoon with us, and he went home. I don't know if I could say this. And he said it was that hot in his house because all the windows and doors were shut all day, obviously been ours, that he had to leave all the doors open. Then he went and stood outside to get some cool air. And then by 11 o'clock, he was stood round in the house in his boxers with nothing else on.
Yeah, well.
He was like, it's too warm.
They say to shut your curtains and obviously keep the windows closed to keep the humidity out. But when it's in and then you shut your curtains, it's trapped in. So I come in, Lee went outside. I open the curtains and the windows. I put the fan on, and then it cooled down, and the dogs are happy. So be careful when you take your fur babies out when it's heat like that because it burns their paws.
We got a happy birthday wish for someone. Who is it then? Remind the world whose birthday it is coming
Next Tuesday, coming
Yeah.
up, happy 15th birthday, Corbin. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
Happy
If I'm not,
birthday.
my sweetheart, I'm so sorry, but I know you like our channel because your mum told us, your lovely mum. So thank you very much and happy birthday. Have a lovely, lovely day.
Smash it, kid. Have a good one.
Exactly.
Annoy your mum. That's what birthdays are for. Mum, can I have some cake? No, not that kind of cake. Like the other kind of cake. And then just keep doing it, ready.
What's
But
your
yeah.
favourite kind? Victoria sponge.
Cake wise, I like icing, but like normal
Frosting. Or
icing, like proper icing. And I like lemon drizzle cake. Oh, and I love a millionaire shortcake. I know it's not cake, but it's cold cake,
Shortbread.
isn't it? Shortbread. Oh yeah. Every day.
Oh, I'll
of the
make a mean one of them.
Oh.
The caramel shortbread.
that was good. That was.
It's on this channel somewhere a couple of years ago.
Well, how we all did it anyways. Hope everyone's good and having a good weekend. You'll see us on Sunday.
What exactly did you do yesterday on the hottest day of the year so far? Did you have a barbecue? Did you go out for dinner? Did you get your pool out? What did you
Sweet
do?
and sour sauce. We tried to go live last night. We did go live for a bit, but it was a bit of a disaster because I weren't feeling too clever. And then the batteries cut out on the phone whilst I was doing a live. I was like, there goes our evening.
Yeah.
Like 1 in the morning, half pissed, and the evening's done.
Cracker. Oh, can I have a... This is a question for you. Can I have a scoop cracker?
What?
See if you know what a scoopy cracker is.
Um,
Well, see what I mean.
As somebody who doesn't watch much mukbangs,
That's
I have
quite...
no idea.
No, it's not about mukbangs. This is a scoopy cracker in it, so you can
You've
fit
got to
all
do
your...
that to show it. Somewhere about
Fit
it
all
now.
yeah, that's it. Now, past that one, that's called like a twirl. It looks like a cat. Yeah, this is not a scoopy cracker.
Yeah, but you'd have to use a spoon to stick your food in that
That's a
one.
scoopy cracker.
Now we've
what you
identified
do-
different types of
Because
crackers.
we're going to do it together. Get your scoopy
Chicken
cracker.
balls.
Get your scoopy
Hang on, I'm
cracker.
sleeping. Chicken balls.
Well, I'll start. What you're going to do is you're going to put a bit of everything in.
Oh no.
Come on, we've got to try it together. Try new things. Get your rice.
I've asked you to try new things.
I
We've
will.
never
Get
included
a
this.
get rice, noodle, and curry. In.
See, it's just
No,
hassle.
but- no,
It's
it's not.
food
Look.
going everywhere.
It doesn't matter. Get it in. Like that.
Flipping nut.
And then you turn it so you cut your chicken's
Oh,
mouth
for
here
God's
and
sake.
you go on.
Oh, good God.
Mmm.
My mouth ain't big enough to do that. Just went everywhere.
Mmm.
It's alright. I wouldn't say it's bad. I wouldn't say it's a taste sensation either, though, in my opinion. But that is only my humble opinion. I'm not an expert on noodles
No.
and prawn scoops
Prawn crackers.
and prawn cracker scoops.
Lovely.
That's another thing today, and I told Aaron, I told Aaron, he didn't believe me, but I told Aaron, and I was like, some people are just stupid. So there's this bloke and his missus in the UK, and now, if you look at this, and you might think, oh, I could do that, then you've already missed the boat. It's already done, they've shut it down, it will never probably happen ever again in the UK.
You just come on here and said some people are stupid. In fact, that's kind of contradictory. You'd love to have done it. They're actually quite clever. They're
No,
not.
I said you called them stupid,
Oh.
people gullible enough to buy it. So, there was a couple in the UK, and B&Q were selling these plants for £12 each. Now I love it when people get one over on the big corporations like B&Q, Lidl, Oxfam, etc.
Your favourite prize?
No,
Lidl.
big corporations. Yeah, I'd love to get one over on Lidl. Take them for all their cheap sausages and bacon. So this couple.
Talking of Lidl, I'll tell you a story after this.
Okay. A couple in the UK bought some plants. I don't know what type of plants, just plants. They were £12 in B&Q and £4 at Lidl. I think it must have been like a botanist or something. We talked to a plant expert last night on the live.
A plant doctor?
Yeah. Hello.
Kerr.
Dr. Kerr, plant doctor. It rhymes, cool. So they bought these plants for like £12 and £4. And one of them knew that each leaf, I don't know who the hell's buying these on eBay for this sort of money. I only buy bargain things on eBay. Each leaf was going for £170 on eBay. So they bought these plants for £4 and £12. Bear in mind a plant has like up to 20 leaves, 30 leaves on it. These plants were worth £2,000, and Lidl and B&Q were selling for £4 and £12.
But you know, the part of me which thinks, well, is this story real? Because who was the distributor? Who was the one selling the plants?
The couple.
No. Who did Lidl and B&Q buy them off? Because the person who was actually selling these plants would have been a plant expert or something.
Right.
Why would he sell them to Lidl?
Okay, so
If there was worth 12 grand, £2 a plant, it just doesn't adding up.
the answer is in our front garden. Look no further than our garden
You
now.
can't say that because people might know where we
No,
live.
they don't. So we have a plant in our garden which every year does our heading. And it says, like, cut it down, let's get it as short as we can. We've done it a couple of times. Found out off Aim's dad or someone, might be my mum's fella.
No, my dad. He
Aim's
wrote
dad.
that. And it's to do with swinging.
Yeah, he said that plant there is worth like a lot of money. And we had a lady knock at our door a while. I said, "Can I have some of your cuttings, please, off your plants?" Like, yeah, yourself. And she said, "How much do you want for him?" Now, bear in mind, I'm trying to get rid of the bloody thing. I'm cutting it down whenever I get a chance to. Every summer, I'm binning it. And she's saying, "Can I take it away for?" And how much do you want? I was like, I felt a bit on the spot. I was like, "Oh, can I make money off this?" But I said, "No, sell it yourself. We're not interested to keep. Just take as many as you want." She probably said like 50 quid. So their aim is, oh, well, who's stupid enough to buy these things and sell these things? We have a plant there. It's probably worth about 10 grand.
It's not 10 grand.
All that put together, it's probably worth 10 grand.
No, it's not.
And we don't make a penny off it. So it just goes to show
It's
that
not.
there is value in plants.
But what I'm trying to say is, and if you can understand me here. So you've got like, obviously, if they're selling them to corporations like B&Q and Lidl, Scandinavian for
Cheap
idiots,
plants.
clearly, who's the distributor? Like we have a garden centre, okay, it might not be a wholesale plant distributor who's supposed to be plant experts. They don't even know their own plant, them selling it to in mass production.
And it's all about finding value in things. So, what you see value in, other people might not.
Yeah, but plant experts.
No, well, like people might have felt like. So it sounds terrible. I do not condone this in the slightest at all. I actually hate it. I love elephants and other animals. Other people, hunters and stuff, see value in elephants because their tusks for ivory can sell for a lot of money. I think that's absolutely disgusting. They should be shot on the spot and fed to the elephants. But they still see
Elephants wouldn't want to eat them.
Well, the point's still the same though. Or feed them to wild pigs for all I care. Because I hate hunters and stuff like that. Do horrible things like that for money. But there is value in that, and they make a lot of money from it. So people who sell these plants, oh, it's a nice plant, let's get it £4 for it. We ain't got time to go on eBay and sell it per leaf. Or they might not realise it was worth that much on eBay. But somebody else had the common sense and the brains to think, let's just research this. Oh, so Julie, down at number 67, down in Broadchurch, she likes these leaves and she's willing to pay £170 per leaf. I know Lidl down the road is selling them for £4 a plant. Julie, I'll send you 10 leaves. That's 1,700 quid. There you go. That's how you find out these things.
Well, it just seems a bit odd to me.
And it's coming from me and you who have no side hacks at all.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that. Isn't it weird that a plant distribution company was selling them to Lidl and B&Q and they didn't even know it was worth thousands of pounds?
Perfect example. McDonald's and eBay. I found that the other day.
That's stupid.
McDonald's give you like a couple of ketchups with your nugget meals and whatnot. You can apparently, I've never done it, I've just seen it on TikTok. You can sell 20, either 15 or 20 ketchups from McDonald's, the little pots, for 15 quid.
So you have to have them in an order. Can't just be all ketchup. It has to be like.
No, it is. Like, the people that order like 20 ketchups off you, 25 for 15 quid.
What for?
Because they like McDonald's ketchups, I don't know. Maybe it's McDonald's trying to get the stock back.
Why would you do that?
It's true. Because I've seen it. So it's got to be true.
I do think sometimes, and this isn't me being miserable, I do think that some of these TikTok stories.
I've seen the eBay ad. They show.
No, not for the not for that. I just think some of these stories can be a little bit far-fetched. Are they all believable?
You live in a world of negativity, and that's why. All the time you think everything's wrong and nothing's genuine. You're always living in doubt.
I'm not.
It's raining. Is it really though, Lee? Or is that just what your eyes are seeing? Maybe it's really sunny, Lee.
Lee?
Well,
You told me the other day you don't believe that dinosaurs existed.
That's
and then
true.
That's lies. Because afterward you went, oh no, they don't exist.
no, I've seen Jurassic World.
Lee, the other day, you said, I'm not stupid, I know dinosaurs existed.
No, I don't know, do I? Because I was never there. I don't believe Jesus existed. Dinosaurs, Moses, Winston Churchill. You can't believe these things unless you've seen them in person.
You do realise, Lee, because obviously you guys hear this from him all the time.
What?
When he's not on camera, he doesn't do this with me.
You got to have common sense once in a while, but have you seen any of these them people I just mentioned? Have you ever seen not the Eskimos, elves? Have you seen any elves? No?
I never said elves existed.
People believe in elves.
I'm not one of those.
The Tooth Fairy. Who the hell do you think gave you money when you was a kid?
My dad.
Yeah, you believed it. Shh, kids, that's not true. The Tooth Fairy give them her money. And now it costs us a fortune if she lost any teeth. She wouldn't be getting any money, she would be spending it. Just get a ruddy replacement.
Can I just say though, sometimes propaganda is a big thing, you know what I mean?
What about it?
Don't believe everything you read. Just don't.
I don't, so I don't believe in the dinosaurs.
You do, Lee. No, stop that
There's
one.
no, if there was real aim, realistically, there would be a religion, wouldn't there? The dinosaur, the T-Rex religion. But
They
there
have
isn't.
dinosaur bands, Lee. Archaeologists. That's what they
There's
do.
also crop circles, though.
Yes.
If I said to you UFOs are real, you'd say there's a good chance they're not, though, Lee.
Actually, you're wrong there. Because we're here.
Eh?
We are
What's that
human
got to do
race
with
on
UFOs?
a planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
A car to a normal car on this planet,
Yeah.
or an aeroplane, a jumbo jet, could be classed to them as a UFO. Wait, so why couldn't we have people on other planets? We're here, we're living proof.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
So you are asking me now to seriously consider the fact you believe there's a 50-50 chance of UFOs, but I can't say dinosaurs didn't exist.
Yeah, but we've got proof of dinosaurs.
We've not got proof of UFOs.
I never said we did have, but I could believe something like a UFO. But if you compare it to elves, Lee, no.
You say the dinosaur bounds, maybe people were just bigger back then. We don't know.
In the shape of dinosaurs.
No, in the shape of BFG, he was fucking huge. The BFG was massive, eh? He made you look like an insect, like tiny.
I would love you for one time just
One
to tell
time.
the truth.
I'm being serious.
No, you're not.
There is a negative idea in my head that dinosaurs might have not been real.
Well, why did you say that for the other day then? And I swear
What
this
did I
on
say?
Tuesday. You went, I'm not really that stupid. I'm only messing. Of course I know dinosaurs exist. And I swear that on tea you did, Lee. Stop lying.
No, there's a chance that they didn't know.
It's really not, Lee.
We have to be open to all avenues.
No, look, come on now. Because might be younger people watching. You do need to educate correctly. Trivia.
I am educating here. I'm saying be open to all possibilities.
Yeah, but dinosaurs exist.
Like your mum might not be your mum, she might actually be your
You
dad.
can't really...
What?
What do you mean?
For all these kids now, when they get older, they might find out the mum was actually a bloke before. We don't know. Anything's possible these days. Dinosaurs. I got accused then of being horrible by saying little like Pinocchios running around.
No.
You can't say anything these days.
Look. Stop.
It's just rude. Swear down. When you got her on side, these videos would be way more fun if Amy just let me roll with the way it was going.
Hey, you
Constantly
can't say what you just
delete
said.
that, delete this.
Do you want to try it out?
I'm just saying.
You know.
It ain't my fault that you don't believe that you believe in dinosaurs.
I'm glad we're back to that, I tell you.
It wasn't racist or
Not right.
homophobic or anything like that. It's just I didn't like the way I said something. So like, just edit
No.
it out.
It was nearly as bad as the leprechaun thing.
Oh, leprechaun. Oh, when I said midgets. That one. That's right, midgets on people's nipples. Forgot them.
Oh, I'm not saying any. Look, I learnt my lesson after the shark video.
Oh, yes, a point.
No, look. Now look at me.
What?
This is me
Look
and you.
at them, not me all
No,
the
guys,
time.
I've got to just bear with me.
What?
Lee, tell the truth about the dinosaurs, please.
I do not know they existed, and I'll move on.
I cannot believe the conversations we have off here and in front of you guys.
It's a video. Move on. It's meant to be a bit of fun. We don't always have to be so serious.
We don't always have to be so silly.
Anyway, move on. What's your story about Lidl?
Tia got accused of stealing from there the other week.
I told her how to get away with it, and she didn't listen. Trust me.
Anyway, so she got accused of stealing. What was it?
Toilet rolls. Of all the things to be accused of.
This pack is like that, right? This woman came. I was ready to go down Lidl and start saying, "Oi, but you haven't paid for them." She's like, "Yeah, I have." "No, you haven't." She was like, "Yes, I have." And she went, "No, you haven't paid for those toilet rolls. I've just saw you." Tia goes, "There's the receipt." And then this woman goes, "Oh, sorry," and just walked off.
The problem with the toilet rolls in Lidl, if any of you buy them there, and if you ever go to the self-service, the little area for self-service is that small. You can't fit the bloody toilet rolls on there.
She wasn't, no, Lee. She was in the actual queue.
On the actual queue?
She went and got
I
served
thought she was
by...
on the...
no,
Oh,
she got served by an actual person.
by a real person, not a robot this time. Can you believe you can go into one of these Amazon shops then? We don't have them around here because they'd be broken into. But at certain places, like posher places, you can go in and you like pick something off the thing, like pick up a can of Coke, and it automatically knows, can of Coke picked up, and it charges like your bank account. So fucker, if you pick some up and don't mean to, or if you drop it, imagine that if you dropped all the things on the floor.
There's probably a machine in there that you can correct things.
Next, it's just robots everywhere though, Wayne. We're being took over.
I don't believe
Dinosaurs,
it.
robots, elves, bloody tooth fairies. We don't get a chance. Dentist? Who needs a dentist? Get a little tooth fairy to take out the teeth. I trust them more than dentists. I hate dentists.
Do they exist though?
Well, they must have, 'cause it caused me enough pain over the years.
You might be imagining things. They might not be there. It might be a figment. No, wait a minute.
Go on.
This could be a figment of your imagination.
Of course, mate.
They might not real. I mean, might be even real, Lee. This could be all one big hallucination. We could be actually on the Xbox 367565123 all over in our world.
Oh,
We could
well.
be like the Sims.
Of course
Somebody
we
could be
could be.
playing us right now. We were having a Chinese.
People do believe that.
Go on.
Let's hope they don't stop the game and we have to leave our Chinese.
It could be on pause. Like.
There is a series I watch, it's really good, so you remind me of, called Upload. It's on Prime or somewhere. Bit daft, but anyway. And basically, when you die, you can be uploaded. So they upload your soul as you're dying or whatever, and you go up into like the clouds or wherever it might be. And if you have enough credits, so to speak, then you go to the good side. If you don't have enough credits, you live in the shitty side. But the good side, it's like heaven. Like, you get the best food, the best sports activities, everything.
Oh, it's like a luxury.
It's like a big complex. You live there, like a massive hotel.
I like the way you said, oh, it's meant to be like heaven, you get food. And
Yeah.
it sounds like a retirement village, Lee.
It is, but it's like, you know, right, you can continue living with your loved ones after death.
Alright.
But not me and you would be like in the shitty end. Oh, I
No,
that's
right,
right.
listen.
She's so like uptight
No,
all
I'm
the
not.
time.
He just said something about a certain part of the country. And he said it'd be like living there, it'd be terrible. Now, I have consideration for some people. No, I'm telling the truth.
We're not going to tell you where it
No,
was,
it's-
but
no.
it's somewhere like in the middle of the north and the south and the east and the west.
And I think, well, if somebody lived in that place
They
and there
probably
was
agree.
unhappy, or there was happy, you there, get slating it. Right, now, hang on, well back, let me
God
say
help the
something
world
here.
here.
Some people might not like northern places, like Morecambe or Lancashire,
I agree.
right? People don't like certain parts of the Midlands. I'm not very keen on Wolverhampton, that's where I live. But I wouldn't like it someone was going, oh, yeah, and that's you, just did that.
And you do realise, like, you're so uptight. And like, if you just let me...
You know what I am? I'm PC.
Yeah, we don't want PC here, we want extra
All
answers.
right, then tell them what you said before.
Which
Tell
one?
them about the country, the place then. You have it all out there.
It's too late now, the joke's gone.
What did you say before when I said you can't say that because you can't say that? Do you want to say that and see what you have said? And then secondly, the part of the country you just slated for no reason at all.
I've been there, so I've got a reason to say.
No, have you? No,
Yeah.
I don't
I think I did when I was a kid.
No, your family wouldn't have known anyone from there.
Me and Phil live near there, right next door to you, Dafty.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's my bad, but you don't say it about that kind of place.
Anyway, if you're offended by I'm being offended,
what,
don't worry.
though?
Right?
The joke is you saying to me, you're so uptight. You ain't said it though, have you? Because you know deep down that's
No, because you stopped me. If you just left it in there, I would not have thought anything of it. I would have left it in the video. People would now be laughing and crying with laughter.
I swear on to you guys, the two things he said today are too far, Tony. And you know, I know his face when he does that laugh. Look how red he's gone. I know from him. I promise you, I do. He said to me in the past, this is how bad he is. I couldn't even mention Putin at one point because he thought he was going to invade our house. I mean...
Hey, he's probably watching that. Hello,
No,
Vlad.
there was that.
Best
and there was when
friends.
I was talking about something else. You went, you can't mention that. I was thinking, why not? But you slighting places in England.
The people from the place where I mentioned isn't the best place in the UK are not likely to be spying on us right now and be able to crash our bank accounts and have us assassinated.
There is more chance
Vladimir
of somebody
could
from
do.
this place finding where we are than Vladimir Putin.
Trust me, if he's watching now, he could be very offended. He might be like, she does not, she's not tick all the boxes. She's not the full ticket. She believes in dinosaurs. Let's wipe her out. And then tomorrow you'll be out and about. Oh, look at that. Oh, pardon me. Free newspaper. I'll pick it up. You won't realise it's laced with something until you're laying down on a slab in a mortuary.
You mean like the sulphur?
Yeah, them poor buggers. And all you'd have done is pick up the metro. Oh, have you heard about them alligators though? No, this is a serious one. This is like real. This is Jeremy Clarkson says it's got to be real. He was.
Do you know where alligators descend from now?
Birds. What's it called?
What's that?
Not Arizona, the other
No,
one.
not
The
place.
Amazon.
What is there like hereditary? Do you know where they descend from? And do you know where certain birds
The
descend?
mummy and the daddies.
No.
The
Come
bonk.
on.
What?
Think again.
What?
I think we're now in that head of
Well,
yours
you get
somewhere.
off your greasy fingers
Oh,
off
yeah,
my
go
hood.
on.
Hey, that's nasty. No, anyway.
Should we get it up on the phone? Do a bit of trivia.
No, we got all night for
Look
that.
at him, he's like, I know it's in dinosaurs, but I don't say anything.
Anyway, the alligators. Jeremy Clarkson, he said
Lizards.
somebody died recently, so stop laughing and that's shut your panic.
No, I've got nervous laughter.
Someone died from an alligator, which
that's
is not
bad.
nice at all. And there was a sign like, do not piss off the alligators or something like that. You know, you go to the zoo and they're like, please do not feed the tigers or the spiders. And you just don't feed them, you've got more sense than that. There was a sign at the side of this like swamp thing where the alligators are. Mm-hmm. It said, please be aware there are alligators in here, so you could lose your feet or whatever. Also, please do not.
You told me not to laugh, I ain't laughing.
Please do not.
You're laughing?
You laugh when I say one word. I think you'll laugh, unless you're now prepared so not to laugh.
Come on.
Please be aware there are alligators in here,
You're making me laugh.
and please do not molest the alligators. Now, if you know what molest means, obviously it's not a very nice thing. Who the hell's going to go in the swamp and molest an alligator?
That's just brought me onto something.
What? That's not made you think, who the hell is that stupid that needs to be warned about it?
Well, I'm still in major shock.
About what I've just told you, I hope
But that is on the same level
so.
as what my tablets say they can do to people.
We'll get on to that in just a second.
That's nuts. Both situations there.
Imagine
That
that.
really hurt. That did. Oh, I did that on camera. So,
You bit your tongue.
you'll see it.
I did see it, I heard you. You made a funky noise.
Yeah. Well, molest an alligator. I mean, if you're going to do that, there's a problem in itself right there. Because there are people who marry animals, marry objects, marry tins of beans, the Eiffel Tower. If they want to do that to an alligator, there's obviously been a past incident.
Can you imagine the conversation now? I'm off out. Where are you off to, Lee? It's going down the swamp. It's going to go to do a bit of swamping or something.
You'd love it in the Everglades.
I'd love it in the Everglades. And you'd be like, Oh, be careful then, Lee. Don't worry, I'm just going down to see Alan, the alligator, to molest him.
I found Tia found me the other day. She went, Mum, what you doing? I says, I'm mowing. Tia says, I thought she said lawning. She went to her friends. My mum's lawning. Do you know what that is?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, I won't tell you what tablets I'm on because I don't see the need to. It's not necessary. But I'm not actually on these tablets. Let me just say yet. And I was given them. And it says, I put in, is such and such tablet dangerous? And it reads as follows. Yes, overdose is, common when mixed with certain other medications, alcohol, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's understandable. Can it cause problems? Yes. It has been reported in several cases that this medication can make you aggressive, have tremors, causes irritation, and has been reported in other cases that have been publicised, you can kill your family members and strangers. What is me doctor thinking?
Can I just put on record that I think you should definitely stay off them tablets forever?
You think?
Because I don't think anyone will believe you, Amy, if you turned around.
I promise you,
After
on
killing
Tia's
us all.
life, that is the truth, what it said. I thought it has been publicised in several cases, it has been known on this medication, you can kill family members and strangers.
I have to say, I probably don't need the medication sometimes to want to feel like that. But at the same time, if I annoy Amy anymore with my alligator or my dinosaur talk, and she starts popping them pills, you will not see me on here doing my bad
It
jokes
does bring
anymore.
you back to one discussion, doesn't it? Like, I mean, I always like films, like horror films or thrillers that are based on something that can really happen. I do like stupid films like
Annabelle.
It and things like that. You know, whatever. No, not even Annabelle. I'm not saying there isn't possessed things, but like real things. So like The Purge.
Oh, yeah, got you.
And when you said, that it does make you feel like that, every single person has felt anger towards another person. Oh, I'm going to kill him. But wonder what percentage of the population would actually say, you know what, I'm actually geared up to do that. I bet there's loads, billions of people who'd actually be for and against it. They're like, yeah, let's take part in the annual purge.
Well, there's a lot of people who don't. I remember I've only really ever seen it on films and television and movies. Yes, films and TV. There's a lot of people who just walk around killing people for the sake of it. It's like a normal thing.
Yeah.
That has to be based on something. So I think there's a good chance, like, your everyday person. Like, anyway, I just admitted dinosaurs weren't real. I'm got to go.
No, Lee just admitted where we lived twice.
Don't have to admit it. I just told
Anyway.
it.
But I was on. It does make you wonder. They say when you're on a motorway for over 3 hours, you've passed someone who's possibly killed someone. And I always think, would people? I wouldn't take part in the purge.
Thanks, Pete.
Take part in the purge. Say that.
I would not take part in the purge.
It's a bit. No,
No, it's not.
would you do? Who
No,
do you think you know? Would you reckon your mum would?
Yeah, I think my mum's like killer tendencies. Like she's a
Something
bit.
not quite.
She's a mar.
Yeah, so we were just saying, like, Lee's mum could quite possibly. I reckon my dad would. No, actually,
No, he's
his
too much
bark
of a wimp.
worse than his bite.
You don't want to be like too serious. Like, no, just
He'd
stay.
have a structure.
Just behave.
He'd be planning this, like, event, like this flipping military precision kind of attack, and
He'd
then
be
it'd
writing
be the
a
end
list.
of the purge. The purge is over.
He's off saying, I'd do this, I'd do that, and then we get round to it. It's
This
like
is
the
exactly
fishing.
right. Let me just tell you, cock. So that's what they call people read it cock. I don't know why, but they do cock sparrow. But it's like cock, and he go cock. Just hang on, wait a bit. Let me tell you what we're doing. Just no, I'm talking. Don't speak on me. What we're gonna do? We're gonna pack our bag correctly for 4 hours, and we're gonna move everything into each individual spot, and it might take us 7 hours. By then, we're gonna look outside. And we're going to go back and round the kitchen, back and forth for 20 odd hours. By then, the purge is done.
Well, that's a long frigging day, and it's like 2 days.
That's exactly what he was doing. Look how long it takes to sort out the shed.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Gets everything out. You know what he does? Gets it out, lays it on the grass, puts it back straight back in.
Well, you come round here for 9 o'clock, we'll do the, because I open with the garden. Come round for 9 o'clock. Alright, so I get there like 10 past, I'm running a bit late. The other side. So I'll just put the kettle on, Lee. I mean, I'm there to do the job. And he's like, put the kettle on. Let's have a chat. Let's have a cup of tea or coffee. Like, do you want a biscuit? Just some toast? All right, now we'll get our stuff out. Oh, there's no rush. Halfway through the day, halfway through the job, I'm thinking, time's getting on here. Look, do you want to have a coffee? Do you want a chat? Should we have a bet? Should we put some bets on? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Oh, let's have a chat. Let's have another coffee. And before you know it, you've had more coffee than you've had in a bloody month. You've put 500 quid on a few bets. Not really. And your day's gone. As if I put 500 quid on, just an exaggeration, I haven't put 500 quid on. But my biggest bet I've ever put on is like a tenner.
Can I ask you an honest question?
What's that?
Look at his face already. Look at that.
I got an itchy nose. I'm not on coke.
Can I ask you, and don't laugh then. This is going to be a question. Look me in the face. Don't laugh at all.
Go on then, mouth.
Calm it. Don't think yourself up. Ready? Have you lied to me about how much... Wait, let me finish. Look, he's already smiling.
I haven't.
Look at me. Stop talking.
Go on.
Stop. How much have you lied? How have you lied to me about 1, how much you have won on a bet?
I wish.
2, have you put on more than you've told me?
No. On our daughter's life, I have not lied about either. I put on a lot of bets, but they're all small bets, and I'm
going to rephrase the question. Have you lied to me about your betting at all, in any sense?
I have not lied to you once about my betting at all. I wish I'd won a lot. I haven't done, because I'm not very good at it. So that's the truth.
What? Oh, there's a stipulation.
There's not, I wish I was lying to you. I wish I was sitting there on a whole lot of money.
You put a lot of bets on.
Yeah, I bet.
What's that mean?
I do like 5 to 10 bets a day.
Do you?
Yeah. But that's not worse than the worst punters. We put hundreds on. I was tempted the other day to put £1,000 on a bet, but I didn't because we haven't got £1,000 spare to risk. Is one I told you about the UFC one where I said, if you put £1,000 on this bet, you get 140 quid guaranteed back. It is a guaranteed win.
But you know what I don't get about this? Maybe I'm acting dumb here.
That's just a bit.
But you put £1,000 on just
guaranteed,
to win.
140 quid.
Lee?
It's free money.
Right.
This one bloke I heard about.
Have you heard yourself what you're saying?
This one bloke.
If you won 2,140, I might think, well, that's a decent profit. But you're putting 1,000 on just to win 140.
I tried to convince your dad the other day to put 10 grand on to win 1,400 quid, but he won't listen. He said it was enough money. What to put on 30 grand? We put on the face that. We're meant to be entertaining.
I'm just asking you guys something here, right? So if I said to you, I'll tell you what.
Guaranteed money, by the way.
140 quid ain't nothing compared to what you're putting on.
But you're winning it back. And then £140.
I'd rather give you £140 at my bank than you risk £1,000. Where was that? This is how it started.
It was this.
We'll have no money
it's this woman. You check her out, guys. Valentina Shevchenko, Ukrainian UFC fighter, can't be beaten. And on the night,
you'd risk £1,000 for 140 quid.
No, because I didn't have £1,000 to spare to risk. I couldn't do it. I'd feel sick. This one bloke I heard about. Anyway, he put like 6 or 7 grand on it, and then the fight weren't going our way. I only put like a £5 on, and he was losing it, and he's like, "Oh my god, what?"
Tell me the other day you ain't done that in months.
A £5 overall on UFC bets. 5 quid on that would have got me like 40p.
I'm not going mad here, am I? I'm being properly for a minute. I'm not going bonkers, am I, Lee?
Will you stop talking to me and talk to the people?
Because I'm that baffled about what you're saying. I've got to look at you to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I am getting this right on. So my friend puts like maybe sometimes 40p on, and he can sometimes win £2,000.
Right.
Why have you got to put £1,000 on to just win 140 quid? Surely that is not. Me.
Right. So say the odds are very low, So you got like a 1.5, 1.5 because I do UK decimal system, whatever the hell they call it in betting. 1.5 is you put a tenner on, you get 15 quid. You put 20 on, you get 30 quid. That's 1.5. These odds on this woman with that low is 1.14. So you put £10 on, you got £1.40. So £1,000.
So the only way to make 140. And what if she lost, Lee?
Yeah, but she wouldn't have lost. She never does.
This is where idiots come into things now, and I'm sorry.
It was free money,
No, it's not free. Because if you'd have put it down, no, it's not free.
This is getting boring for everyone now. Honestly, we've done this for
No,
4
I'm
minutes.
telling you this now. I'd rather put a high bid bet on whatever you're talking about for 20p, then win 140 quid. I would never let my bloody purse go. Lee, I tell you what, I've just seen Vancina, what's her name? Let's have a scrap. Whatever her name is. Here, take £1,000, we'll have 140 return. I'd physically leave you.
Yeah, Sam, if you got more than 1,000, if you got 10,000,
You
that is
actually tried to
£1,400.
convince my dad.
No, I said Steve Johnson free money. He said, what do you mean? He said, you can get 14 grand if you put 100 grand on this bet.
And the mother could be tempted, you see.
Anyway, I put a 5-1 on for him today to win 500 quid.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
If you did have it spare,
Yeah.
which you know you could have it,
No, I would not have done it, Aim.
would you, honestly,
I
if
would-
you had like 50,000 spare,
I feel sick. Honestly, my stomach when I lose a bet of £10. It's happened twice now.
Has
I lost
it?
for the last 2 years. Two £10 bets.
He lost £7 the
Oh
other
my
day.
God.
and I said he just
sick.
rotated his bet. He said, I've got a little bit in a pot, and it was up to 67. He lost to 7, and he's like, oh, I feel like I'm in a profit. Still, you're not. You're just rotating.
Anyway, this is so boring for everyone. We are going to go now.
This is us. This is real us.
Oh, we'll
okay?
start talking about Aim's pants. Yeah, see how
Talk
exciting
about
that
your
is.
pants, Lee.
Talk about my betting.
What's my pants got to do with
Let's
your...
see how interesting you find it.
I'm just saying, this is the kind of logic...
You're trying to gallop on me here with
No wonder he
2,000
doesn't
people.
believe in bloody dinosaurs.
Yeah, I don't believe in designer dinosaurs. Oh, look at that Gucci-saurus.
No, but now it's kind of come to light why
quite quick, though.
you don't
Gucci-saurus.
understand trivia. Like, you actually don't know about educated scenarios because you were willing to put £1,000 on for
Hold the
140
back page, love. Hey, we are doing our Trivial Pursuit tonight, round 2. Last week, who won, eh? Who won? Me and your dad did. That's how much trivia I know of. She's not even talking to us now.
Because
but
I am so worried
acknowledging
about
us.
my finances. It's
You're
unreal.
That's what about your finances. It's my bit of money I'm using for betting. I would never use our money because that is just stupid. Thank you.
You know exactly what I'm on about.
What are you on about, Abe?
I'm not disclosing any
All
evidence.
right, we have to
I
go-
will use it in the court of law, and I mean that.
I told her this morning, I said, "Hey, what's that like? I think we need to renew our vows." Why is that like? Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I want a prenup. Stick it in there. Gotta be safe these days,
You
Abe.
still owe
Look
me
at Johnny Depp.
£500.
I'll win you it.
No, you do. I wrote it all down when we first met. Everything you owed me.
Have you heard this,
I had
you
a
lot?
lot of money when I met him, and he owes it me.
Oh, well. Right, I've
I
got
had it written all
We have a
down.
lot of money now, just behave yourself.
No, you still owe it me.
Do you not believe it? Behave, I'll put blood on your leg. I'll just pick the scab on my leg.
What is it with you in picking scabs?
Well, you're picking a scab here, you're winding me up. Let's
You
go.
are like a scab.
Right, guys, we're not even eating here. See
Do you know
later.
what? We're actually having a small little bicker. We don't argue. Stop it! You're on camera.
I was
you
picking a
weirdo.
scab off my leg.
We're on camera
Yeah,
having
I
a
know.
bicker.
I know. And whilst we're having a bicker, we need to go and wash up and get ready for our evening's festivities.
I'm in a bit of a mood today.
Anne's in a right mood. She's had some tears. She's had some angry words to say. She's been in a mood.
Have you been nasty at certain points?
I have probably been nasty at certain
I've got
points.
voice now evidence.
We don't need to listen to it. We do need to go because we've got shit to do.
Yeah, well, I'd rather sit down.
Order! Order! I thought it might make a banging
I
noise.
wonder what animal's that from?
Pig?
Yeah.
What
Do
about
they
it?
exist? Is that not evidence?
Is it a pig?
What
or,
about
or
in a
maybe it's
thousand-
a designer, maybe it's a Gucci-saurus bone.
Hang on a minute. What about in 1,000 years from now if somebody said they didn't exist?
Pigs.
Or cows,
Well,
sheep.
funny enough, pigs will still be around, eh?
But
Pigs ain't lost everyone.
I'm just saying, like,
What are you saying? We gotta go!
dinosaurs aren't real.
Oh, gosh.
Look at you.
Right. Me and my Gucci-saurus are off now.
You want to shut up, mate?
Give us a cuddle,
No.
lovely Amo.
Because your greasy fingers, you've got curry round your lips. Don't put your hand on my trousers.
Ooh.
Look,
Hey, say goodbye. This is boring as hell for everyone.
I'm just saying.
If no one's watching this point, I'm going to regret recording for the last 15 minutes.
This is us arguing, but not arguing.
Right. Take it easy. Take it away. Gucci-saurus.
I'm not even entertaining. I'm just going to say bye, everyone, because
She's going to cry now. Don't cry, Anne. Christ. Please don't cry on
Will
the camera.
you get your...
I'm looking for the... Right,
Why?
see
Just
you
say
later.
bye.
Bye.